I'm ready. I wanna teach. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome to our e-learning platform. I'm sure this is a familiar voice to most of you. Right. Our reading lesson will focus on the story Adelina's Wells. We're going to learn the lesson's vocabularies, and all this in general should help you to complete your workbook pages and the reading worksheet. Please remember that you will need your reading sheet, your RWN, and of course a strong internet connection. To start off our lesson, let's discuss the big question: what patterns in nature guide the lives of animals? Simply put, this question is asking you to think about all those reasons that make animals to migrate. Do you know the meaning of the word migration? Well, migration simply means moving from one place to another. The following points will help you understand animal movement. Number 1, dry seasons. That means there is no rain. This forces animals to search for food and water in other places. Number 2, cold winters or very hot temperatures may force animals to move to better places. Number 3, animals will move to avoid predators that may want to eat or kill them. Number 4, animals migrate to run away from forest fires, earthquakes, and volcanoes. This is what we call natural disasters. And number 5, animals migrate to have babies, to take care of them in safer environments. I would like you to take a look again at number 5, that animals migrate to have babies and to take care of them. This we will see as we read our story, because the whales travel from so far and come to Adelina's village where they teach their babies how to swim. Adelina Myrell, a 10-year-old girl, has lived in La Laguna her entire life. La Laguna is a dusty fishing village in Baja, California. Adelina loves the ocean. She knows what time of day it is by looking at the way light reflects off the water. In late January, every afternoon, Adelina walks to the beach to see if her friends have come to see her. Who do you think her friends are? One night, is awakened by a loud rumbling sound. Aha! It's the whales. The whales travel from Alaska and Russia because the water is too cold. The whales visit the lagoon because the waters are warm and shallow. They come to these waters so that they can have their babies and they can teach them how to swim. Adelina's grandfather, Pachico, was the first person to be visited by the whales. When Pachico told people about this meeting, word quickly spread of how he was visited by massive mammals. Scientists and whale watchers all over the world started to come to Laguna San Ignacio to see the whales for themselves. Adelina's favorite time of the day was the afternoon when her father and grandfather returned from their trips on the water. Adelina learned a lot about whales by listening and asking her grandfather many questions. Oh, Adelina has many ambitions. She wants to be the first girl to captain a panga. Well, a panga is a small fishing boat that takes people out into the sea where they can watch the whales swim. She also wants to be a scientist or maybe a photographer. Now here are some of the things that Adelina has learned about grey whales by asking all those questions. She knows what breaching is. She knows that breaching is when a whale jumps out of the water and makes a giant splash and falls back into the water. She knows what spy hopping is. This is when a whale puts its head out of the water. She knows that a fluke is the wide, flat tail of a whale, and a fluking is when the whale raises its tail up in the air. Here are our lesson's vocabularies. Please listen to the pronunciations of the words. Bluff, bluff, tropical, tropical, massive, massive, lagoon, lagoon, biologist, biologist, rumbling, rumbling. Do you think you know the meanings of these words? Let's take a look. Bluff. Look at him dive into the water. A bluff is a high, steep slope or a cliff. Just like Adelina's house, it is built on a bluff. Lagoon. Look at the whales swimming around the lagoon. A lagoon is a pond or a small lake. Baby whales learn how to swim in the lagoon. Tropical. Isn't that beautiful? A tropical place has very hot temperatures and the sun is always shining. Just like Hawaii, it is a tropical place. A biologist. Oh, Adelina wants to be one. A biologist is a scientist who studies living things. Massive, just like the whale. Isn't that whale massive? The blue whale is huge. It's bulky. It's heavy. It's big. Rumbling. Ooh, SpongeBob's friend, he looks hungry because his stomach is rumbling. His stomach is making a deep, heavy sound.